Illegals over your kids. A high school in New York City, in Brooklyn, has been closed, and the kids are going to do distance learning, which is not learning at all, so that illegal immigrants can stay in the high school. Yeah, I know it's a little bit nuts, but approximately 2,000 illegal immigrants from the Floyd Bennett Field in New York will temporarily be relocated, and I use quotes because the only thing more permanent than a temporary government program is nothing. Will temporarily be relocated to James Madison High School. The school will be shut down to students and they will attend virtual classes. The idea that we are going to prioritize illegal immigrants over our own students is insane. A City Hall spokesperson said, "To be clear, this relocation is a proactive measure being taken out of abundance of caution to ensure the safety and well-being of individuals working and living at the center." Now, here's the thing. I get that. Nobody wants illegals to, or anybody really, to suffer and die in the cold spell that is hitting New York. But at the same time, the problem is the fact that you have to deal with this in the first place. If you smoked for 50 years and now all of a sudden you have lung cancer, yes, it is sad that you have that terrible disease. And also, the problem should have been fixed way before it escalated to this point. We shouldn't have to be in the situation where we are sending U.S. kids home to not learn, because remember, we all learned that distance learning isn't learning at all, and the education lost is massive, yet they're still doing it in order to prioritize people who came into the country illegally. All of the people that are proponents of illegal immigration, anyone can come here, we are so welcoming, are also huge proponents of making sure that kids in schools that are not doing great get that leg up. And a lot of the statistics they use to tie to kids in schools are minority statistics. What are the demographics of that school? And if the school is full of minority students, we should prioritize those schools. I'm not saying that. That's what these people say. There is a consistency between the people who want to let everybody into the country and we need to prioritize black and brown students because they are minorities and they're not doing as well. Which, statistically speaking, you can make a case for, but that's not what we're talking about here right now. At the same time, the school that is sending kids home to not learn through virtual classes is 53% minority enrollment. So the same people that say, well, we need everybody, anybody can come into the country, and we have to prioritize minority majority schools, I guess. All of the illegal immigrants coming into the country are putting a majority minority school at a huge deficit. Not only that, 73% of the students at James Madison High School would qualify as being economically disadvantaged. So, the lefty policies that are allowing a flood of illegal immigration to come into this country are effectively now hurting students who they also claim to be ardent advocates for. Again, those numbers are 53% of the students at the James Madison High School that are being sent home to prioritize illegal immigrants are minorities, 53%, and 73% of those students are considered economically disadvantaged. So the very people that a bunch of your lefties claim to help are being pushed out of school in place of illegal immigrants. So there's that. I wonder what the conversation with the parents were. The kids saying, hey, we don't have school tomorrow. The parents, is it a snow day? Is there too much snow? Well, there's too much of something. It's not snow, though.